I want to get into what this woman is talking about. Now, she's in Hong Kong, I think, but Koreans do the same thing. And many other Asian cultures, when it comes to women in childbirth, they take very great care of women when it comes to childbirth. American society with capitalism and the way that the America is structured with the patriarchy is very anti-women. The structure is not conducive to women pregnancy, not the hospitals, not the aftercare, not the before care for women in pregnancy. It is not conducive to women to have children. And now we have a society where they're forcing women to have children because of the anti-abortion laws. But let me play some of this and let me move around to what kind of care she's talking about. Now, Forerunner, she's talking about a binding, and I will link the whole full video in the description so that you can really see what is being done, like Chinese medicine, cleansing a woman's body after childbirth, balancing, putting, making sure the yin and yang aspect of her body is brought back after childbirth. Health herbs, Chinese herbs for hair loss, for all the different things that women go through childbirthing, being able to have milk production, having women help her to have, the baby. A lot of women do not have a support system, not before or during or after pregnancy. They don't have support systems. In these cultures, these ancient cultures, women didn't go back to work. In 1 month, they stayed in bed or they were helped take care of with the baby. So she had a caretaker. She had a woman or women in the villages or whatever that would take care of the women that just had babies. So there was a lot of care in helping women to get back to health. And there's a lot of aspects to getting there. So this is Chinese medicine. There's Korean health benefits to women and stuff. But they take very great importance to the yin energy in creation. And they help women get back on their feet to be able to be the support system for their families. Let's continue.
Heavy fame, useless need more, no working, no household chores, no washing your hair, no bathing with regular water, no bare feet, no cold foot, no air conditioner, no going outside, cannot cry.
These are some of the important rules to follow when choosing to do Chinese confinement. I'm Taylor, a 33-year-old new mom who just gave birth in Hong Kong a few months ago, and this is what my life looked like after that.
You cannot eat. Can make more meal.
Okay, let me say some of the things that happen. So and we're not even getting into the fact of this woman helping with the baby as well, helping to care for the baby, bathe the baby, caring for the baby as well as the mother. Anyways, so they did binding, and the binding they did, and confinement. The confinement was she couldn't go out in public for a month, right? She doesn't go out in public for a month. She stays home to not bring any illnesses back to herself. Her body is recuperating. Her body is not 100%. Her immune system is, her body is focused on healing the birth, after birth. It's healing her body. So when it comes to immune system, a lot of women don't have a high immune system. One of the things was nutrition in the aspect of Chinese medicine, herbs that give her a lot of proteins and not proteins from the herbs, but a lot of herbs that have iron and B complexes and every C and D and every nutrition and element that her body needs for breastfeeding and helping with the breastfeed. Now, this woman also helped her, with massages when she got clots, because a lot of people don't know that women that breastfeed, or even if they're not breastfeeding, they'll get clots, milk clots, and you have to massage them out. It's very painful. So this woman helped do that. She did body massages on this woman that just gave birth with oils and ointments and things like that helped her, and her bathing in ginger water and different herbs that helped her to get circulation up, to get her blood flowing and cleaning the blood. And it's a whole magnitude of things that in the Western culture we don't do for women. We don't help women. Women basically get thrown into the arena with the lion when it comes to childbirth, because nobody's there to mentor them, help them, and help them with the child, right? Like, one thing I remember the women in my family when I had birthed both my kids was belly binding, where you took a silver dollar, you wrapped it in gauze, and you put it over the baby's belly button to keep the baby from getting a hernia or the baby getting a pushed out belly button. They don't do that anymore. And a lot of children get hernias. They get, their belly it's not an innie belly button, it sticks out because they never belly bind the baby with gauze and a silver dollar or whatever. That's just an example of ancient type of cultures and things, right? So this woman is here helping her for the whole month, cooking foods that are nutritious for her, help her to get milk production, and help her body heal with the nutrients that she needs, and massages that she needs, and ancient medicines, and just the whole shebang. The video is very, very informative. And there's a lot of women that are producing now. It's one thing you get a midwife, you get this, but that's just directly after childbirth. But this woman stays with the woman more than at least a month after childbirthing. And many cultures do that. So we have to ask ourselves, why don't we do that in America? It's because of capitalism, right? Because socialized countries take care of their citizens. We don't have a socialized country. We have a capitalistic country, which makes it very, very anti forcing women to have abortions. How can you have a capitalistic society and then force women to have children, and then when they have children that they can't support, you don't have any backup for them, a socialized program to back them up after having childbirth? Do you see the dilemma? Do you see what I'm talking about? We don't care about women in childbirth. This is not a country. This is a very patriarchal country, and they want to force women to have children, die in childbirth, and if they don't die in childbirth, have problems and complications after childbirth. We have a really messed up society. We need to fix that.